Hello guys, welcome back to Warhammer Tacticus. So today we are creating a tier list for November. So I would like to thank you in the first place for all of your feedback which you put in comments under my YouTube video. This is huge support for my channel. So I think this is the first video which crossed over 1000 views. So thank you all for viewing my videos, for putting in comments. Thank you for your feedback. You can be sure that I took your suggestions into the account. So tier list for November already contains all of your comments which I found useful. So I hope that this tier list is updated. It does not have many changes because creating the previous one I already made some kind of research. So some of the characters, most of the characters are still in the common tiers. But of course, I repositioned some of the characters to give you better feedback. Kindly please remember that all of the characters which are put in the tier list, in my tier list, this is the overall tier list. So for example, if one character is incredibly good on guild rates, but it sucks, for example, on arenas or live arenas or on any other kind of stuff, it will probably not get Emperor tier, so it will not get S plus tier. It will be still, sorry guys, it will be still it will be high, but still not the highest. To be the highest on the S plus tier, the character has to be useful on many modes of the game. So let's just get started, guys. So still Alep Null is one of the best characters in the game thanks to his summons. He summoned 2 swarms of mechanical units which can revive itself, which are hard to kill by most of the characters because not every character can kill a swarm in a single shot. So Alep Null summons 2 swarms and he's extremely powerful, of course, with Makotep, which can make his summons make a double turn in the same round and split from 2 into even 4 at the same round. So Alep Null is still, in my opinion, one of the best characters in the game. Archimatos, same, he can make 6 or 7 summons at this point, and also change all killed enemies into the demons. So Alep Null, maybe he is not the best summoner, but amount of summons he can make and the period of time which takes for him to make summons is incredibly small comparing it to the other characters like Bellator or Anupet. So Archimatos, in my opinion, is right now the best character, in a chaos character in the game. Going further, the Celestine, the Living Saint, she's also stayed in a S plus tier. She's extremely powerful character to take down characters who use the Overwatch ability. So if you go PvP arenas fights, even if enemy has Certus, has Calandis and Imospec, I'm pretty sure that 3 of the characters will not take her down, so she is great counter to Overwatch. She deals huge damage to the opponent after his since round 2 is started. She can use her ability and she probably will take down most of the characters right now in the game. And her range is just incredible, so she is the S plus tier character in my opinion. So the first character which I moved to the S plus tier is Makotep because it's the best support character in the game. I just consider that increasing the movement range by 1 hex to the all adjacent characters is pretty powerful. So Makotep is extremely powerful because of the first ability, and of course second ability. For example, he can go to the spot which Alep Null summons just killed, go inside it, use the Relentless March ability, and they can move again and double itself. Or for example, if Archimatos made 5 or 6 spawns to the target and Makotep goes just in the center of these summons, he can also use Relentless March, and then 6 or 5 characters of demons have a second move. This is huge damage and there is nothing enemy can do about it right now. So Makotep is the first character who is on S plus tier because this is the best supporting hero right now in the game. So a second character which I added to the S plus tier is the Helbracht, High Marshal Helbracht. Well, you told me that Roswitha is definitely S plus tier, and I get it that she deals extra damage for the Psychers, but the High Marshal Helbracht uh, gives to all adjacent characters extra damage to the Psychers. So for example, he is even better than Roswitha right now to be taken for guild rights, because all of adjacent characters will do extra damage to the guild right boss. So just imagine what can you do connecting the Roswitha with High Marshal Helbrecht, Alepnul, Makotep, and I don't know, maybe Archimatos to just make some extra units to don't make life easier for the right boss. I think this combination of High Marshal Helbrecht and Roswitha can be extremely deadly to the guild boss, but unfortunately I do not spend that amounts of money to let you know. I started to collect Celestine shards and Alepnul, so I'm farming her like every day since 2 weeks, and I have about almost 100 shards. So I will have Celestine in a few months. I know how her mechanics because I had her in the early access because there were Path of Fate, so I made it through and I had her on epic level. So this is why I know she is extremely dangerous character. According to the Primarch tier, so to the A tier, Commissar Yarik, he is on the A tier because he has summons. These summons on the Fall of Kaja campaign are powerful because they do damage, like the guardsman shoots the chaos character and he can shoot the character behind his target. I don't know why it happens only in the Fall of Kaja mirror campaign, but this is something useful which I only notice happens there. It does not happen on the arena, any sort of different stuff. It happens only in Fall of Kaja mirror campaign. But Commissariatic summons are kinda weak to the guild raid boss, but Commissariatic by itself deals high amount of damage in melee. This is why he's still on A tier, and maybe he will in the future be depromoted to the B tier, but right now this is the first character, and he was on the A tier I guess 1 month ago. So we took Roswitha also higher to the A tier because you suggested that she does not deserve to be C or B tier, I don't remember. So Roswitha, thanks to her ability, yes, to this passive ability that she deals extra damage to the Psychers, and the boss is mostly Psyker. This is the reason why I put her here. I don't have upgraded it, but she deserves this A tier. I will leave this choice to you. I would put her on A or B because the damage is not the one thing. I don't know the damage she can deal on a gold 1, but I don't know if Archimatos deals less damage because she is still a one-shot for the opponents. So Isabella is second of the best supporting hero in the game. She is healer. She is actually the best healer in the game. There is no some comparable character from the Chaos and or Xenos characters. So this is the best healer in the game, and in my opinion, if she is the best healer in the game, she deserves to be at least in A tier. Maybe she's not S plus, but in my opinion, to put her in A tier is just fine. Going to Morwen, Val, whatever. This is for, in my opinion, one of the characters which are not the most powerful in the game right now, but both characters with Abaddon has huge potential. And in my opinion, the further game goes, these characters will just be stronger and stronger comparing to the other characters. So Morven Wall has AoE damage with huge range. She deals very good damage on the distance, and even more damage on the close range, so in melee. Comparing it to the Abaddon, she cannot be healed, so this is the one of the things which I don't like about Morwen. Okay, but this is small disadvantage, and either way, you very seldom take a healer to the battle. So this is the first character of these two. Abaddon. I like the Abaddons because I am a fan of the Warhammer 40k lore, so I read the Horus Heresy and know his history. He is powerful character, especially with his active ability. Uh, at this moment, he is between B and A tier, but I would leave him on A tier because I see potential in this character. Going to Calandis. Calandis is the best sniper in the game right now, so common situation as we had with Isabella. The Calandis has Overwatch, huge critical chance, and he can double move during a fight. So this character is completely, I would say, okay, he is useless on the guild raid boss, but on PvP arenas or onslaught on every kind of sort of the game. And for example, if they gave us clan wars, which are promised since like 6 months, uh, I think he will be very powerful character. So this is why he's on the A tier right now. The boss Gulgurts, this is just very powerful tank which can empower the melee attacks of his teammates. So I like this character because he is taking down the swarms, he can make a double attack. So he is a beautiful character to take down Alep null summons. I think this is one of the strongest tanks in the game right now. And classic Anupet, nothing changed here. Anupet is a character which is basically right now on A tier, but when they give us Guild Wars, which I promised, I would say that Anupet is potentially character of for the S plus tier. We will see. This is hard to say. I do not have Anupet. I know how he works, but until I will not test this character out, um, I cannot say more to you, right? So Custodes tier, B tier, I degraded Tadeusz Noble since I used him on PvP arena fights, and I saw that even after skipping like 4 turns or 5 turns, his ability with Meteors still sucks. Can be a game changer, but if his ability is getting stronger and stronger with every past turn, comparing him to the Anupet, this is very random, and you can use this ability on papers, and you can use this ability after skipped 5 turns, and this ability still can be shit. So I'm not of the fan Tadeusz Noble. This is fine character, I like it, but I'm definitely not a fan. And since he was mostly on the A tier, I guess, in my previous tier list, because of this ability that empowers him in every past turn, when I see how it works, I decided to degrade him because he should be more powerful. This ability, I would say, needs to be a little bit empowered for this moment. Eitana, this is the new character which was available to obtain in Path of Eldari. This is powerful character, but way worse than Celestine. So because of she is way worse, she is 2 tiers lower. She is powerful. She has some nice damage, but comparing it to the Celestine, well, it's still way worse. So this is character for the PvP fights, arena fights. Maybe for campaign she will be also good. I don't doubt it. But for the guild raids, she is useless. I have no idea how powerful will she or it be on the guild wars. But right now she is typical B tier. Snapreka, because she is the second. It is the second orc unit who can deal some range damage and reduce enemy armor. So this is obvious. Varotigurius, kind of support and psychers in the one person, supporting some of your characters, making some fine damage, but he is just fine. You will not use him mostly for the even for the arena. There are more very various better characters. Vindicta, very good character for PvP arenas, for live events, maybe for the onslaught. I'm not using her right now at the guild raids because on guild raids she sucks. She is just paper. But all of these characters are very useful on the one more. So every character from the B tier and above, these characters are extremely useful for some sort of event. So every 2 weeks we have an event with the special character. So the incoming event will be with the Volk. And for example, when there was an event with the Corodius, I didn't have Maladus upgraded enough to make all of the campaigns for 100% of points. So because I didn't have Maladus, I ended up with 7,799 points for 7,800. So this is like pain in the ass actually, because you know, the rewards were just worth about 1,000 blackstones, and because it's one missing point, which is like, come on, it's not even one of 100%. Uh, I couldn't manage to obtain all of the most worthy rewards. So these characters are on B tier, and I put them on B tier because they might be useful on the event connected with the special precisive character. So going to the Space Marines C tier, we have here Tatmos, Immospec. There is nothing special about these characters. You just need them upgraded to make through, um, let's say, Indominus Mirror campaign. Same about Brother Butchart and Ancient Torhead. These characters are just for campaign right now. There is nothing special about them. Harken Word Claimer, same about the Chaos units. You just need them to make Fall of Kaja campaign. I tried to use Harken Word Claimer with the Eitana, with the Makotep, with the Kalandis, and with the Tadeusz Noble, making my strategy to put Kalandis in front to take down every incoming character in one hit. Then cover with in the front Harken and Eitana characters, which had extra one more movement thanks to the Makotep. So it means that uh, I was able to reach enemy before he was able to reach me, even with this +1. And Tadeusz Noble was against the passive enemies who were just trying to force me to move when I didn't have to. And this strategy kinda worked, but mostly Harken the Word Claimer, even though he should have strong attacks, his attacks were way worse than Eitana attacks. So he's visibly worse character, and this is why I put him on C tier. If Eitana is on B tier because she does not deserve on A, the Harken has to be on C tier. And Grex, of course, first move range for the whole map, and later very low movement, very good damage, but still Angrex is just to make it through campaign. You will not use this character at all on future fights. Giga Scraps, whatever. Summoner with good ability, with some he gives extra armor, so this is why they are together. He gives armor for the allies, he gives armor to the orcs, so to the Xenos, so they are both here. Bellator is completely trash character right now, comparable to Harken World Claimer. Of course, with every past turn, he will summon one extra character, but try to compare him to the Archimatos, and the difference will be huge. So I would not play Bellator if I did not have to. He is just good because he can kill swarms, and this is the best of his you know, advantages. So he will be on a C tier because of his movement and swarm ability and summons, but I don't like this character at all. Sibyl Divine is on C tier, but she could be actually in D tier as well. This is common Imperial Guard Psyker, so she is the worst Psyker, I would say, in the game. There is no worse Psyker, so we can just make it like this, and it will be just fine. Snotfloga, Typhus, Corodius, these characters can be useful on some sort of events, but they are kinda weak. So I'm not fan of these characters. Maybe Corodius has potential for the B tier, but his movement reduced this chance, so I just left him alone on the C tier next to the Typhus. And going to the Imperial Guard tier, so D tier, we have here Incius because he just sucks, and also sucks the Rodbone, to trash characters until the Death Guard will not get buffed to the range of movement. The Rodbone and Bastillion will be permanently on the D tier in my tier list because nobody just used them and they are just totally trash and shit. Sword Brother Godswill, okay, he has hammer and what else? Nothing else. He is Black Templar, and this is his main advantage. He looks cool. So thank you Snowprint for having a great graphic or painter, whatever. This is the last of advantage, that he looks just great. According to the Tank Masha, same, he has Retaliate, so she can fight back melee opponent who attacks her in the same round for the first time. And Sibyl Divine was spoken about already. And I have no idea still about Brother Jaeger, so don't tell me that he should be like A, B, C, whatever. I just have no idea where would I put this guy. Uh, so he is just sitting here waiting for his turn. So just don't take it personal. If you have any clue where he should be, please leave me a comment, and I will surely answer to you and take note for this making tier list for December. Guys, this was all for the November. I will surely create a material in this week. Speaking which, I will just talk about the battle pass, and maybe I will just create another video showing you. Um, I don't know. I think that this week will be an event. No, it will be on future one. But we'll make a video about the battle pass and about some things which happens right now in our clan, because many players keep leaving the Warhammer Tacticus because still there is no playable content in my opinion, so I have to speak about it like I spoke about it like 1 month ago when there was cheater in a game. I just checked my statistics on YouTube, and maybe some of you know it and some of you don't know it, but to start earn some profits from YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours by your viewers. So if you would like to help me, I already saw that about 40% subscribe my channel. I don't like to ask people to subscribe, but if you come here every week or every month and you watch the tier list which I make, if it's not a problem for you, kindly please just subscribe this channel. It will help me a lot, and if YouTube can give me just small refund, which I will spend definitely for the Tacticus to create, like for example some sort of openings, or create some content, unlock the characters which I don't have right now. I just don't feel like to invest in this game tons of money, because I'm not sure if this game is going to the right direction, and spending money into the game which can die like in 1 year or 2 years. I just don't feel comfortable about that. So if you like the work I'm doing, it's just my hobby, it's not my main work, I just do it for fun. If you would like to help me, uh, kindly please just subscribe this channel, and this will be extremely helpful for me. Anyway, we did a huge progress for my channel, so I hope that I can become like Seth in Marvel Contest of Champions. He is just someone who I follow, I try to be. I will never record my videos with the camera. I don't like to watch myself when I talk to myself. But anyway, I will just create making content. So we just go forward and progress all together. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tier list. If you feel different, please let me know what you think, which character is too high or too low in the tier list, and for sure making the tier list for the December will will just improve the tier list which is actual for today. Thank you and bye.